So I'm a machinist. Some would call me a button clicker, but more to it. I get tool lists and prints. I go to the machines, I put the part in, make sure it's secure, pick it up, and then run the program and make sure it's running smoothly. It's a little overwhelming when you get a bunch of stuff thrown at you and you start to think of where you can be and where you want to be to where you are now. But once you kind of like break down this culmination of things to separate entities themselves and learn each entity by themselves, it gets a lot easier. Once I got here, they told us what the coolant tanks are and how much they need to be filled at what level. And it was kind of learning the ropes of how to get it there at first. And then after that, it's looking at it and saying, oh, this kind of has a weird smell. Oh, this has stuff floating on the top of it. So it's kind of just attacking how to fix those problems and what I can do to fix those problems. And that I'm still working on, but I feel like I take small steps with that every day. They call me a mad scientist here because I want to make sure it's all perfect. Once I find something that I enjoy, I want to get it perfect, and I enjoy figuring things out. So going from machine to machine, and the biggest thing is the smell. When I first started here, I was having breathing problems. When I left and came back and I would work at different machines, there was some days where it was really bad, where I'd get home and I couldn't lay right because my breathing was off. And there were some days I'd switch machines and I'd come back and I'd feel fine. So I kind of chalked it up to being coolant. Once that was gone, I kind of started breathing a bit better. So when going around and checking the colors of the coolant, making sure it doesn't have any yellow or weird smell to it, and it's that like nice, pretty white, that's kind of what I break it down to. The smell, the color, and how I can fix those two things. It lies in the fact that there's still some gunk in the machines that I can't even get to myself, other than being in the coolant. I've always been asking, like, can I take the coolant out and just do a full reset? Because I know that there's stuff on the bottom of the machine that I can clean out that comes to the top whenever I clean it. Other than that, I feel like it's a slow but sure process where there's a machine here I've been working on for a couple weeks that I clean off every time I get a chance and try to make sure that the oil that rests at the top or like the mold or whatever residue comes to the top, I can just get rid of and try to keep it as clean as possible. The smells are better, the sight of the actual coolant is better, and that's pretty much the two main things that I'm worried about, because whenever you have bad coolant, the tools still run fine. So the smell and the color are really what I look out for. And once those are kind of set and they smell good and look fine, I'm fine.